What's up, everybody? Hope that y'all can hear me. This is the one and only Cool Gent 87. 87. One moment. One moment. All right, I'm back. I am back. Appreciate each and everybody's joining, tuning in. Want to say a little bit what's on my mind. Just going through some things. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Um, I was sitting up here listening to some watching some live streams um, from some of the other fellas and stuff, and I came across one of Meg The Stallion's, the rapper videos and stuff. So I was sitting there watching it, talking about how so many, of these women are the most unprotected though. Hmm. But the thing is that it depends on the woman. Like I've said this many times before, over and over and over and over and over again. It's the masculine ones that us men don't would not protect. The real logical thinking men would not protect masculine energy women. Said that. We're not gonna protect women who think they the boss diva type, the bad B type. We don't care about I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't care about none of those type of women though. All right. But a lot of modern women's idols are so many so many mainstream women, mainstream chicks and stuff that they look up to. And you have other women of my own that will get mad at brothers for going outside their race. But I'm not saying everybody's perfect. All right, just hear me out. The thing is that, when they look up to these particular idols that we see on television, social media now. Social media is the new television. In the music industry and stuff like that, really music industry, the Cardi B's, the Meg The Stallions and stuff like that. And you wonder why, a lot of men's not really marrying these days. And it's a hot ass mess. And you wonder why, the future looks very bleak, from what I'm saying now. And I don't think that it's not going to be the same anymore. I mean, it's already at the bottom right now, with us as a people. And we got to get this mindset, real men we control our own penises. A lot of us, real masculine men, control our own private parts. You know what I'm saying? We use our mindsets. We use our minds. So when we come on here, brothers like me, we speaking truth though. Like a lot of y'all women, y'all got to quit hating. You got to quit hating on us because guess what? Y'all are not going to really have a lot of men, like real men in the near future, because some of us are like a dying breed. It's going to be rare to find like masculine men, and the media is trying to tear us down. They don't want us to put out no truth. That's why we come to these social media, these platforms like this that gives us a voice. So we have to stand up, for what we do. We have to, the truth got to be told out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you don't like it or not, but hey, you know, I just know who I am as a black man and where I stand, and I don't have to fit in with anyone or anybody, not friends, not family, or whoever though. So You know, who are y'all? Who are y'all's um role models? Who y'all look up to, ladies? Who do y'all look up to in this generation? I mean, can you count on one hand of how many positive, you know, female role models that y'all have to look up to? Do y'all have anybody out there besides the ones that we see over and over and over and over and over again and stuff? You know, and it's just like, dang, man, the women are not really feminine anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And I seen this video too with Meg the Stallion where you know, you have like I sound hate anybody, but it's like a transsexual I'm confused though. I'm confused with all this stuff, you know. And in the video, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Huh? Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? And I was like, man, this I said this right here is some filthy garbage, like for real, yo. Like this is garbage. This is just garbage, you know. Oh man, this is just crazy. And you wonder why so many kids and stuff they grow up confused with all these different types of certain type of genders and stuff. It's only two genders, male, female. All right, I'm saying that male, female. So don't get it twisted though. And I meant what I said though. I'm stand, and even as a black man in this country, like we gotta stand up for ourselves. Like we gotta stand our ground, y'all. We got to because they're trying to destroy our masculinity every single day. They're trying to destroy our masculinity every single day, y'all. Oh, shout out to you. Can you explain why it's so many guys want another man on trans media? A lot of the media they pushing it towards their agenda. That's all what it is. It's basically their agenda, you know. And I'm not only mad at the women too, but some of the dudes too, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm upset with them too. But all right, because I think the rainbow's trying to come and everything. Man, you know what? And I'm gonna tell you this too, man. Shout out to y'all that's tuned in though, man. Other Ray J, yeah. And they disrespecting the most high too with the rainbow. The rainbow does not mean no LTGBQ. That's not what it means. The rainbow biblically what it means is that God promises that there will never be another flood. And y'all disrespecting the rainbow too, man. Y'all better quit that though, man. That's why God is so pissed off. That's why so many people are dying every day right now, man. He ain't playing with y'all, man. He ain't playing with y'all. He ain't playing with none of y'all, man. And y'all see how bad this stuff that's going on right now, though, man. God is he's cleaning up everything, man. He's tired of it. He's so tired of it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did my other videos the other day, because it just some things I was like, man, you know, like I'm just tired of seeing the things that I see out here, like, you know, just so much wickedness going around in this country and stuff. Nobody wants to stand on their principles anymore and stuff. I'm like, dang, man, like this is insane. You know, I mean, let me have a search on there. Yeah, they not supposed to be doing that either. Miss Kitty, they not supposed to be doing that either though. But yeah, I mean, this is real talk, y'all. Man, we got to get real with who we are in the mirror though, for real, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's definitely pissed off. Push is for the population to be antagonist. Yeah, yeah, definitely for sure, bro. Definitely for sure. So I'm gonna tell anybody that's watching this video, when brothers like me stand up for righteousness, even though I know I'm not perfect, but I stand up for who I am as a masculine man. Ladies, don't be sitting up there trying to fight that shit. All right, don't be trying to sit up there and fight that. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why when you try to meet every dude, you all talking about he's soft and he's weak and stuff though, because y'all fucking emasculate them. That's why you have a generation of fucking boys, though, not men. A lot of y'all are really sick in the head, though, man. A lot of y'all need to repent, man. Real talk, man. This ain't no game out here. People dying every day. Oh, and I read watched another video too recently, today. And there was an article about the second wave. It's gonna be a whole lot worse than this first wave, y'all. Y'all better believe it, man. This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. Don't know what's going down, but it's going to happen. Oh man. Oh man. This is insane, man. Like this is really, really, really crazy, y'all, for real. Um, yeah, well, yeah, it's just that the things that I'm seeing out here now. I mean, with this, what is it, Dwayne Wade? Was it Dwayne Wade? You know, that dude right there, man, that dude a punk, man. Like I'm saying, I'm just keeping it real though, man. Like you gonna sit there and let your woman boss you around like that? I mean, telling your son like he can change his gender stuff? No, your son is a fucking boy. Point blank, period, though, man. Point blank, period. And I'm gonna say this too. A reason why a lot of y'all men are destroyed because of y'all, because of the women, man. So many women have ruined great men. That's why I keep thinking about the scripture comes to mind every single time. Do not give a woman all your power, for it ruins great kings. That's why so many men out here are destroyed in today's modern society, man. That's why a lot of y'all are destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't care how much of a bad bee she is. I don't care how many views she got. I don't give a damn about none of that stuff. If your heart and right, and, your mind ain't right with the Most High, then I don't even care for you. You know what I'm saying? I pray for you and I go on, but I don't even care for a lot of these women, man. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And it's just we live in in the same generation, y'all. 2020 ain't no joke. I couldn't imagine what 2021 is gonna be like. It's gonna be a whole lot worse. But this year has been a blessing to me because I've been trying to live right, walk right, get my relationship right with God. Just everything. Open up doors for me, and going places I've never been to before. And I'm just so happy though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just very grateful. I'm forever grateful. But y'all, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it 1,000. We got to keep it 1,000 though, man. Call out the BS for what it is. What we're seeing in today in this culture. We got to call it out though, man. And a lot of y'all women talking about y'all want these high value dudes and stuff, but you don't carry yourself like a classy lady. That's a start right there. You don't carry yourself like a classy lady. So how do you expect you want a high value man so you can get a meal ticket free of life? No, you still got to put in work just like anybody else on this goddamn planet. So stop it with the BS. All right, just stop it though. When we call out, and I see when I see some of the posts or whatever on social medias, like some of the sisters like they sit up here and say like, well, you see this dude right here going with this white lady, whatever. All right, whatever. Yeah, we see that. But guess what? You call out a lot of dudes though, but you won't call out some of y'all own other sisters though, huh? Money Love. All right. Who's the other chick? I can't think of her other chick though, man. Like they was mad at was it Jana May, Janet May, whatever though, man. But anyway, I mean, we gotta keep it real though, man. A lot of men, masculine men, want feminine women though, man. And a lot of y'all women, act like y'all, some of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of these thoughts, I'm gonna say, the thoughts that's out there thinking that they are blessings though, but they're really not. They actually putting a curse over their life though, because how they carry themselves. Even the men too, the wicked man. So you wonder why good things ain't coming to you. You wonder why good things ain't coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going in a circle. Why I can't find a real man? Why I can't? Because look, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Your looks ain't the only goddamn thing that's gonna keep a man. Like, look what happened to what's the name, Cardi B, and the WAP thing. How's that going for you, Cardi B? Huh? How's that going for you? How's that WAP keeping your man now? Huh? We don't care about your careers. A lot of y'all women are made to be the helpmeet of a man. All right, let's get that straight. The helpmeet of a man. Let's keep that 110% though. All right. Y'all are made to be under the group to be under a man. All right. I ain't saying, destroy you or nothing like that, but we have a role too as a man, a masculine man, provide, protect. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this too with dudes who are misusing the term alpha. Alpha does not equal, wickedness. All right, or toxic masculinity. Because I'm so tired of when I come across videos, these dudes, they a lot of them are whores too though. And I ain't gonna call them some of y'all out, but I know you are. But Y'all taking those terms the wrong way and stuff. Just say, just be a fucking man. All right, that's all you really got to be. It don't take all these titles and stuff to show who you are. Just be about your business and stuff, and people will see who you are. All right, you're supposed to have good character. All right, and another scripture came to mind too. Bad company spoils good character. Remember that. Bad company spoils good character. I'm gonna say that one more time. Good company, no, bad company spoils good character. All right. So to the ones who really don't know what that means, is basically, you hang around the wrong crowd, you know what I'm saying? Your character it goes the opposite, it goes to the opposite direction, from being good, basically. So let's get that straight. All right. Um, But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. I really appreciate y'all coming in here, though, man. I have to spit some knowledge from some of my mind and stuff. I'm Cool Jet 87. Everybody like the video, share the video. I truly will appreciate that very much. It's time for, a lot of us, real men, masculine men to stand up. You know, there's a lot of time for us, a lot of us to stand up, you know. Stop following these goddamn rappers and, the all these dudes with tats. And I ain't had nobody got tats or anything, but just conduct yourself like a man. Produce. Man ain't supposed to be cute or anything. We're supposed to be productive. All right, that's what we're supposed to do on our part. But a lot of y'all women, y'all don't want real men. I don't want to use the term good man, but a lot of y'all don't want productive men because y'all don't want rulership to be over your head. You don't like that. That's why y'all got this boss, bad bee / diva mentality in y'all category. Y'all try to make the term y'all in y'all own way. Will the bad bee? Nope, that will not get you across the altar. None of that stuff. All right. So when I bring, my lady up here on here one day, we're gonna break generational curses. Me and my future wife gonna break generational curses, y'all. Like real talk. We're gonna break it down to the T. Like this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke at all. We're gonna break generational curses. We're gonna hurt feelings though, because we walk in righteousness. We're gonna live for righteousness, and that's what we're gonna continue to do as fucking men and women. And I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real as a black man. I know that we all want somebody that cares for us. And I gotta say to some of y'all guys too, man. The dudes out there who keep using this term alpha. Yeah, it's cool and all, but quit acting like you don't have feelings for women. Quit acting like that. We all are fucking human beings. All right. I see some of them out there, out there in the YouTube world. So yeah, yeah, man. We just gotta keep, be real, be true to ourselves, though, man. We got to. The women, y'all need to have better role models. Go look at the women in the past stuff. See how they carry themselves. Look how they dress. You know what I'm saying? Compared to those times back then, like look at how many. A lot of them, they were more married than rather than today's generation. It's a totally different time zone. And I always say this too. Me being the person that I am, like I don't even fit in with anybody. It's only people I talk to that's cool, but I don't fit in with today's world, and I don't want to fit in with today's world. That's why I say I stand out. I'm my own man. I don't need the media telling me what kind of black man I need to be, how I should portray myself. I don't need none of that garbage. I don't need any of that at all. All right. There's only one me, and I'm gonna be this one me, and I'm gonna be the ultimate version of myself. I don't want to be anybody else. I don't want to look like anybody else. None of that stuff. It's only one me. It's only one Cool Gent. Just like there's only one of you all out there. Don't let nobody tell y'all who y'all supposed to be at all. Nobody. Point blank. Period. Though. Point blank. Period. Though. You're a man. You're a man. You're a woman. You're a woman. Point blank. Period. And it's sad to say this though, but the animals even know their nature. They know who they are. All right. That says a whole lot right there. Even the animals know who they are. They know where they belong. They know their place in life. All right. So that's what I really want to say, man. Shout out to everybody, man, coming in here, tuning in with me, though, man. Y'all go ahead and hit the like buttons and stuff, man. You know, help your boy out. Try to share the video if you can. This was a random video. I said I told somebody the other day that I was gonna post it. I was gonna schedule it out, but I decided to go and do a show anyway. It was on my mind, man. But man, shout out to everybody that's here. Let me see. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we got here. Skitty, hey, what's going on with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Other Ray J, man, it's good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Golden Child, what's up, man? What's up? What's up, man? My bro, JT from the Underrated Darkness, man. You still in here, JT, man? Yeah, bro. Let me know if you're still in here, man. Let me know if you're still in here, man. Yeah, let me know if you're still in here, though, man. Shout out to Sister Monique, though. I appreciate you tuning in, though. Much love to you. Much love to you. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through here, y'all. Just looking at some stuff. So shout out to Omega Dreads. Shout out to you, bro. I'm surprised. I'm glad you came. Yeah, glad you came up in here, though, man. Glad you came up in here. Had a whole lot that was on my mind, man. I need to come on here. Levi Bond, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, though, man. Yeah, Omega Dreads. That's the truth right there, bro. Man, respect, bro. Yeah, I try. And that's true. That's true, other Ray J. That's very true. Hey, you got an email, bro? If you want to come on, you can come on. I'm trying to see if I got your email. I don't know if I got your email or not. Man. Thanks, JT, bro. I appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all brothers want to come on, man. Like, let me know, because I feel like this is a real talk, man, that needs to be discussed. Y'all want to come on, man, let me know. I'm all for it. Let's see. I don't usually post my link in the chat, but all right, JT. I'm gonna let everybody else on. All right, I just posted in the chat, JT. I just posted in the chat. I gotta share my own video. All right, I got you, Rachel. I appreciate you. Yeah, go ahead and come on the panel, you guys, you fellas. You gotta promote your own self. All right, got this. All right, see what we got. All right, brother, Underrated Darkness. What's going on, bro?
I'm good. How's the brother doing?
Man, doing well, man. Doing well, though, man. Had a lot on my mind and stuff, man. Just I need to talk about.
Nah, you got to do that sometime because I had an underrated men's talk earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
Only
gonna
one,
have to
huh?
check it out. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I mean,
No,
interrupt.
I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
only one person came, but there'd be some brothers be like, oh, there's no men's talk on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta let it out though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gotta do
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's true, man. Cause I decided to just come on here and just do it randomly. Someone was asking me like the other day, like, are you gonna schedule a show? And I said, yeah, but I decided to go ahead and just put it on here, man. And it happened. So I decided to let it be what it is right now. Just
Hmm.
speak what's on my mind, man. I was watching the live, like I was saying earlier in this on this live stream about how Meg the Stallion, man, it was like a video or something.
Hmm.
Talking about they like the unprotected woman stuff, but like I'm like, but what kind of woman are you? Apparently, for in order to get protection though, they just think, oh, you have a vagina, so man got to automatically go and protect you. No, that's not even the case. No, 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 no.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, what's your take on this though, bro?
Well, I came in like the last 10 minutes, so well, I mean, what I'm hearing is like, man, we gotta be in accordance of righteousness, man. I know that some people do not want to hear that and everything because You know, they want things easy. They not seeing the signs. They not seeing the prophecies have been unfold on on us right now. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
we got to pay attention to that, man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You gotta pay attention, man. You know, it's real out here. People like I don't know, man. I just started on saying that, you know,
Yeah.
being righteous is not corny, man.
It's
Being
not.
righteous, yeah, it's not being corny. It's not. And sometimes you got to make certain stance. Make certain stand and everything, and it's not gonna be popular and stuff. And people gonna look at you. Oh, well, okay, yeah, we all imperfect. Yeah, we all fall short. But at the say, you got to stay the course. Got to get back on, stay the course, and see it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like this from personal experience. I've been through dark times in my life, and then sometimes I wake up and I say, "Man, when it's gonna end?" But you got to
Mm-hmm.
keep on pushing. You wake up and see another day. You winning. You
Facts,
know,
man. Facts all day, bro.
you winning, and so I just why like. All I can say for me, I don't take nothing for granted. I never take nothing for granted anyway. That's what's like, sometimes I speak what I speak, cause I know that I can help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
sometimes we get on like we just want to help selectives. We gotta learn to help the masses. Now, some people, the masses do not want to listen. That's on them. You know what I mean? They got to deal with that, but gotta start serving collectively, man. We're not winning, man. You know what I'm saying? Look what they do to Ice Cube.
Oh man. Oh my
Look what they
goodness,
do to
man.
Ice Cube. You know what I mean? And you even got our own people going after like DJ Hoogly, man. What DJ Hoogly, man? You good? Don't get me wrong, but you've been a flip flopper for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the black woman because we already know what the black woman doing. You know what I'm saying? That's another level. That's another conversation. But these black, y'all ain't sticking out for me. Oh yeah, he seen Trump. He ain't seen Trump. He don't you know what I'm saying? He's not, he's not a debit to either party. He talk about for black people. But see what these people want to do, whenever it comes to our rights, we gotta include somebody else and they don't like that. That's why some black people don't like that. You gotta include us. If you black, you shouldn't worry about it. But no, y'all want your own agenda. You want to be a ruler. You hear what I'm saying? You go against God. You go against God's ways. You go against God's laws, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Facts
one
all
way
day.
or other, I'm sorry, one way or other, some of your black women, y'all gotta pay for that. That's what sometimes us as a black man, you know what I'm saying? Let's rekindle our rights, man. Let's rekindle our rule, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And then our black man right now is doing that. They've been doing it for a long time, but now they really see it, man. Like, nah, we're not going for that. Our rights is our right. We have rights too. But I ain't gonna get into all that because but I'm just saying though that the ones that step out as black, man, I'm proud of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't see it, but I see it, man. Just keep on pressing, man. Just keep on pressing and stand the righteous that you are, man. And you gotta understand, man. Some of these women are Jezebels, man.
Man, oh man, that's the truth right there. What's going on, other Ray J, bro? Good to see you, man.
Oh, nice meeting you, Ray J.
Likewise, and nice to meet you too, the underrated darkness. Yeah, I feel like so we just what was you what was we what you talking about, Cool Gent, so that I could kind of make sure I'm on the same page.
Basically, I was watching this video with Meg Thee Stallion, talking about, the black woman's the most unprotected woman on the planet, though. But I was saying the thing about it, I was watching this little trailer or snippet or whatever, though, and it had like, certain transsexuals in it and stuff like that. And I'm like, huh. And I
What?
said to my, yeah, and I said to myself, it was through a live stream. I watched somebody's live stream. I said, oh, I got to make a video about this. And so, I was like, man, I said, so you want us to protect you, but you promote transsexual dudes and stuff, but you don't help try to promote masculinity though. So why should we protect you though if you out there doing these type of things though, defending men, well, dudes like that, women dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when it's like, and I said to myself, those women like that, the Meg Thee Stallions and all them, they are the downfall or many black women, man. It's just the truth. It's the goddamn truth, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's the unfortunate thing because my whole stance on it is, you know, in regards to, you know, anybody that's of the rainbow community, as a disclaimer, no offense, but my thing is that I don't mind someone living a certain way, having a certain lifestyle, but it shouldn't affect someone that doesn't have that same lifestyle. So when you're promoting a certain way, a certain behavior that doesn't affect people, but then all of a sudden it does, there's a problem with that. And so, yeah, I think things have infiltrated to her now. You got, I would say, some people of those other communities affecting someone who is not like a trans per se, like a chick that's not like that, like she's biologically a girl. She could be a woman, you know, she'll develop into that. So she should be able to do that. She shouldn't be infiltrated by other notions of what it means to grow up in her femininity. But I think like with and I'm just saying, just hearing songs like what Megan Thee Stallion be talking about and stuff, and it's just too masculine the way she describes the way a lady is supposed to be. It doesn't help that the old slave grandmas used to already be masculine with the way they used to treat our ancestors. You know, the master let her get away with that. And so those whole thing about having an attitude, all that started to be passed down from generation to generation. But see, now it's gotten to a point of where it's just really masculine. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, now it's the other way around. When you out with a chick, you know that she's not a certain way just based on how masculine she is. But if she comes off as too feminine, then you scratching your head. But it's like, yo, everything's so backwards now.
Yeah. But I would say this though too, bro, that you know, for a long time we be paying attention to little girls. Not saying nothing wrong with it. Let me say it again. There's nothing wrong with it. But for decades and decades, we forgetting the little boys, and we see passive behavior for decades and decades, and that even some want to be masculine when you don't have a family to support you. And then especially we ain't gonna talk about the government because that's definitely. But when you don't have certain sectors of culture, is don't respect the black man, don't respect the growth of a young boy. There are some young boys that been like, for instance, like when I was growing up, my parents had to really in their own way to fight hard to make sure that you know, I could talk for me. I mean, they taught my brothers too, but I talk for me, be masculine. You know what I mean? I see things. I see back in the '70s. I see things, man. That I could back. You know, I will say it when I know people is willing to get on the panel one day on my channel, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, makes you cry, makes your skin crawl, man. I see things, man. What they do to our young boys, man. I've been through things what they did to me, man. I don't want to talk. I mean, I do want to talk about it, but it seems like I'm complaining, man. But now we got technology now. Ain't got no better. Ain't got no better because they learn. See, we talking about the women now. They learning from their grandmas, their great grandmas, their aunts. You know what I'm saying? Come on, grandma, mothers taking their kids to clubs and all that. You got mothers taking naked pictures of their sons. You got mother. Yo, go to my Facebook page. You know Jerry Thomas, man. You got mothers kissing their little boys in the mouth, She bending
Oh
over
man.
while he holding the thing. Cause you know, come on, man. But they say, oh, you picking on black women, you picking on, but this been going on for a long time, man. I see things, man. I had nightmares of certain things, man, that I seen. And you know what
Hmm.
they say? Oh well, you gotta understand what. You tell me. I told any black woman or any man, when you see a woman, I mean, it don't have to be a black woman, any woman kiss her son in the mouth, tongue it in the mouth, and she been over while you see her ass, see her ass with panties on, and he's holding it. Come on, y'all. But y'all don't want to talk about that. But if it's vice versa, rightfully so. You want the black man to talk about it. Rightfully so. We should. Yeah, we should attack that. But when it comes to boys, y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk about it. And you wonder why there are some boys are messed up in the head. Now, there are some men have abused their boys. Yes, I agree with that totally. But if we want to be fair, we gotta be fair, man. We got to call it down. We got to call it down the line. It should, man. These black women and these other, I mean, the women in general, they getting away with murder is molested, is hurting, molesting boys, man. I'm telling you, and it does happen, y'all.
Hmm.
So until we being honest and talk about what I'm just talking about, and to understand there are unrighteousness in that too. And brothers, we gotta be more vigilant to really talk about it, not changing the subject. Or I'm just saying, for me, don't come to me, man. If y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Don't change the subject. Don't change the subject, man. That's all I'm saying. But that's righteousness too. That's something to think about, y'all. And then these men purifiers, great. Y'all talk about that. That's great. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Then I'm gonna tell you, listen to Biden. Biden said that it's all right that an 8-year old could change their sexes. Biden.
Hmm.
Okay? Think about that. So if he say that, if they get in the office and they let that happen, you know it's gonna be more men pedophiles, but it's gonna be a lot more women pedophiles.
Man,
I want
facts, bro.
and I want y'all to
It's scary.
think about that. And that's all I'm gonna fall back.
Yeah, man. That's yeah, that right, everything what you said, man, is on point. Like the California about the California thing, man, like that's where they pass a lot of these wicked laws at, man. And they open the doors to a lot of things that never need to be open, man. And it's just crazy. I said, people, man, y'all better wake up, man. Like we're going to a phase that we're on the dark side of humanity right now, and it's just getting darker every single day, man. Like in this life that we live. Like I said, the martial law stuff is coming. It's on its way, man. Like no lie. Just wait. And a lot of guys, the dudes is out here that y'all call street dudes that's doing all this crazy shit, man. We're gonna see how tough they are when this military stuff come through, through our neighborhoods and stuff, man. Tell us to stay in the house. Gonna see how gangster you are then. Gonna find out. Real talk. But, but go ahead, y'all.
Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say just to kind of I heard some of what Underrated Darkness is talking about. There's a reason why they don't talk about the plight of the boys because it's just historical. I mean, the melanated boy, the melanated man was just an afterthought. You were just a sperm donor, sperm contributor. And a lot of chicks see guys like that. And even in the future, now since this war on the sexes is going on, I saw like a sneak preview of kind of the way some of these chicks be thinking just looking at a lot of these reality shows. Not that I'm into the game talk and all that stuff, but you want to learn about their games. Some of these reality TV shows really shed the light some things. So there was this chick that said, yo, I'm gonna holler at this dude I've been checking out at this bar. He looks like he would be the perfect sperm donor for my child. I just want him to I just want him to get me pregnant, but we ain't got to talk no more after he get me pregnant. And so a lot of chicks gonna be trying to do that in the future. I believe so.
Mhm.
Man,
Yeah,
ooh,
it's
that's
just
true.
yeah,
yeah, yeah, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, brother Ray J. Man, shout out to Omega Dress. He said boys and men real ritualistic sacrifices. Man, oh my goodness, man. Yo,
It
that is
is.
so
It's
true.
true. It
That
is
is
true.
so true, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's so damn true, man. And I'm seeing this with my own two eyes, man. I'm seeing this with my own two eyes out here, man. I said, yo,
yeah,
this is crazy, man. This is so crazy, y'all. A lot of stuff that I see these women doing, man, it's very demonic and it's a lot of witchcraft. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy, y'all. And
yeah.
that's why go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, like, and it's just based on what I'm saying. All of it is based on sacrifice. And I really believe the whole story of Jesus Christ was just actually a parable for the melanated man. How you would have to die on the cross, how you would have to be whipped on your back, okay?
Well,
How you would be portrayed for 40 pieces of silver by the Judas Iscariot, aka fake alphas, or people who don't care about women, yet you tell them the truth and you think they're by your side. But no, they'll go snitch on you to another camp, try to get your channel flagged or something. You know what I'm saying? So you
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of betrayal going on. You don't really have disciples with you, you know. So it's a lot of things to say that what a lot of brothers have probably went through based on what I just said. A lot of us got stories similar to that, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really about us, or just speaking as a melanated man, you know what I'm saying? It's about you really writing your own story at this point, because you know, his story, which is not your story, is his story. Whose story is it? You haven't really been able to fully write your own story yet. And I think now the time has come. So I guess in the sense of being optimistic despite the dark world that we're starting to witness before us, we can start to, you know, some guys can start to do something separate. You know, you just have to find a way to separate yourself and build your own story for the next generation, especially if you got kids already.
yeah. What I
Mm-hmm.
would say this to go more on your point, brother Ray J, is this that the black men we did try to write our own story, but we died young.
Yeah,
We died like we just a forgotten ghost. We with our they with the ancestry now. And you know and this is the thing that people oh they died of diabetes and died and the majority of them died of stress, man.
oh yeah,
You hold things in for a long time. The world had dropped you in the beginning. And I know people can say, "Oh, you just making excuses." I'm not making no excuses, man. Listen, man. Listen, I have a my late mother's father, man. He died when he was only 59. That's back in 72, man. Only 59 years old.
Ooh. Hey,
Wow.
check this
Okay.
out.
Now I ain't finished it.
Check this.
Let me get this point
Yeah.
out too. In 74, my late father's father, man. You know, he died in 74. He came from down south and he wanted to be close to the family, man. He died or he was only in his 70s, man. That's still young. I lost two of my grandfather within 2 years, man. That's young.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the 70s. And that's all. Go ahead. I'm sorry, but I just had to get that out. That you know.
Man.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, like, that's why you know, growing up, you know, because I grew up around the real hip hop, as I believe, you know, a lot of the, you know, a lot of people within, you know, I'm in my middle 30s right now, so I'm pretty sure some of y'all can relate. But
Mhm.
I grew up to that Bone Thugs and Harmony. Now keep in mind Bone, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
I like the word Skull and Bones a lot. I didn't understand it at first when I was coming up through the Christian church. You know, I'm Hebrew now, so I don't really like, I'm not about necessarily Christianity at this point now, but I still like the idea of the skull and bones because it goes back to what you said, the underrated darkness, being treated like a ghost, you know, so you have to kind of walk with these skull and bones. But the last time I checked, The last individual that was also Skull and Bones was a Grim Reaper. Yeah, the last person that had the Skull and Bones is the Grim Reaper. So I say this to those who treat you like a ghost, just know that one day you might be their Reaper based on what they sow. Not to say you're going to deal with them directly, but in many ways, your success is their karma. Your existence is their karma for them not being able to get you or get the best of you. And so I believe in the way of how the man will succeed in the future, whether he dates chicks from another race or just being more successful to where a lot of these demonic females from the Black community don't mess with them. You know, that's definitely going to be their karma. You're going to be like a Grim Reaper. They treated you like a ghost now. They're going to really hate it that they're going to see you like a Grim Reaper later, just based on your success alone. Period.
Yeah. Going back to what I was saying though, about how so many women ruin great kings, man. That's why so many boys and young men and stuff are destroyed, man, because a lot of women and they don't have a masculine man inside the home. You know what I'm saying? That's why they wonder why they can't find real men in this modern generation. Because it's like on a few of us left, and we're like a dying breed. Truth be told, we're a dying breed.
It goes back to the reaping and the sowing, man. It goes back to the reaping and the sowing.
Yeah.
You know, think about the field. You just said field. Okay, they have not been fertile ground. You know, dying breed, rare plant. You can't even plant yourself in their field because their ground is not even fertile enough.
Yeah. Yep. You know, yeah, it's true. And it just for me. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a young 54-year-old.
Yeah, they're still young. They're still young, man.
That's still young. That's still young, and
still young.
They're still young. I find a lot of my friends they ain't lived to see 50, man. They ain't lived to see 40, and these are good men. Then they think, oh, they on drugs. No, they on drugs. They wasn't on drugs. Some of them, you know, they took drugs, and you know, they overcome, and then you know, and then they piece back their life and it's to it. But there's a few of them that actually die. They just like, what's the sense to live for this if I don't give no help? I don't get no respect. That's why it's so important for us as men. We gotta create men's spaces so we could be who we are. We could be who we are. I mean, in the righteous place, and we could talk, man. We gotta talk, man. Now, right there, if there's some brothers that are chasing that imaginary puss, yes, leave them alone. They're true. You chasing Abby, you chasing Africa and all like that. You know me, you cool. Just we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But you leave them alone. But I'm saying like when you have a man, unrated man talk all this and that. You got to make time for that. I don't care what stats or what you know what level you on. You got to make time for that because you never know, that brother might need that. He probably like, I don't want to live. You know, I mean, he's not giving up, like go commit suicide. Sit there. What is next? I'm doing the right thing and stuff like that. That's why it's so important to us as brothers. We gotta support each other, man. Even if you did like 5 or 10 minutes, you'd be surprised how much help it is. But you know, we don't support our own. We don't support our own. We support the popular ones. But down, but going to real, we don't support them. We don't reach out. We don't reach out to each other. We don't. We got emails. Yeah, it's cool emails. But you chat with. Do you talk to that brother through the email? You all right? Well, what's going on, man? Like, yeah, brother probably be like, yo, like, what's this to live for, man? Like,
right.
What's the thing? You know, we don't reach out for the brother. Let him know that I'm right here. I don't have this and that, but I'm here. But we won't like sir. We don't support. We just don't support enough.
What's the suicide rate? What's the suicide rate, by the way? If y'all know, I don't know. I think amongst so-called black men, it's higher. It's double. if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
well, 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 I could tell you this. Cool Gents, you know I told you before. Of it towards the end of 2017, almost died of stress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and while I talked to the doctor, it doubled,
Totally
and
believe you,
half
bro.
and half of that, there are some refuse to check it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2017. He told me about 30, 40 years
Oh,
and everything. It could be tripled.
I totally believe that. And you know what? Just to add on what you were saying, I'm glad you brought that up, other Ray J. There's a lot of men that that commit suicide, and black men, we dying off like at an early age, y'all, like
Hmm.
around the 30s, the 40s, and 50s. Like
Yep.
that's still young. That's still young. And you know what? I've been saying that so much this year. Even the year before that, though, I said, why is so many black men passing away like they 40s and stuff like that? Like, yo, that's crazy though. But you don't hear about no Indian man. You don't hear about these other nationalities of men like, passing away at an early age. But it's always black men. They pushing it in the media. So I said, yo, this is crazy, man.
Yeah,
Stress is
and
like you
also
said. Stress is the
the
number one
stress.
thing. It is.
It
It's
is.
stress though, man. That's why so many black men are passing away though, man. I noticed. I said, yo, it's the stress, man. And that's why I said too, though, man.
Me too. I said a lot of y'all too, man, are part of the man's stress as well too.
Hmm.
As peace,
And
which y'all
and
supposed.
also, yeah, and it's trying to control. And then after that too, then people always say, "Oh yeah, black men don't like to go to the doctor." No, no, well, cut that out. Let me tell you why. Also, too, the pharmaceutical company and the doctors and all that of the black men, the premiums go up high. They don't usually work with you as a black man because they know they're trying to make you feel that you are stinked. So you gotta fight with them to get some medicine. You gotta fight for the coverage. You know how hard I have to fight for certain coverage to really go on sessions to to really control the stress that I'm in as a black man. And people say, "Oh, you making excuse." I'm not making excuse. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why, like us as black men, we got to be more educated of pharmaceutical companies and the coverage of what we have. And even like if you have sons too, you gotta look into it very deeply. Don't think that you gonna get that certain help. Oh yeah, let me tell you, there is a certain racial states stats that is really happening. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all from personal experience, man. That's why some men they don't we can't even want to go to the doctor because they know how much it will cost.
Hey, can I say something? I just jumped in. Hello,
Yeah,
somebody. I just jumped in. Hey, let me add on to this topic or the conversation that I'm just coming in, speaking on, or attaching myself to. Let's be honest. When's the last time anyone on this panel reached out to somebody that they know? And it could be YouTube. Well, let's just go with YouTube. Now, some of us have been on panels, and I'm sure we have lately, not too long ago. When's the last time you spoke to a fellow YouTuber and not outside YouTube, just YouTube? Since we're speaking on the subject, has any black man on this panel reached out to any black man to
I
check on
did.
how they're doing in their health? So
I
you're
do.
one. I like that. So you're one. You're one because it's always going to be that one, not in a negative way, but a positive way. It's always that one. I love it that we speak on things and we talk on things all the time, but at the same time, we're not following through. I
Oh,
love the topics, I love the conversations, but when it
what?
comes down to it, a lot of us as a collective, you get what I'm saying? You're one. I've done it myself, so that's two. We
No,
don't
but
really reach out and
okay.
speak and find out, like, just real quick, just to speak out and say, hey, how the hell are you doing? And it's not on no homo type tip, because some get it mixed up and confused. Like it might be on some homo type of thing, but it's really checking on your fellow, you know, friend or associate, brother, whatever you want to call it, whatever category. This is something we just don't do. And they might be going through anything, not prying into their business. It's just something that we just don't do. And for whatever reason, only that individual person knows. So
Okay.
that was just something I'm going to say.
But you let me say this, brother. What's your name?
It's full circle.
Full Circle. Oh, yeah. What's up, Full Circle? You should know me, the underrated one.
Yo, what's up,
good?
man?
What's good?
What's
Yeah. Now you act like you don't know a brother no more. All right, Full Circle.
No. Actually, it's been a minute, because you know, like usually it's been a hit and miss and stuff. I know what's up, man.
Okay.
What's you recognize? Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Full Circle? But I'm gonna say one thing, Full Circle, and I want you to understand what I'm saying. There's quite a few brothers is doing it. It just, the point is that the atmosphere that we could be in at a certain time, you're not going to hear it, because you're going to hear with the ones that are in the popular, cause like I was saying. But there's quite a few brothers is doing it. Now, is they putting themselves out there like that? No. But I agree totally. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to do more and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, just understand they are brothers is doing it. You just keep on doing what you gotta do. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna go one thing back. Cool Jens, you know, I'm gonna put my secondary email down right now, and this is what I do on my channel too. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, I'm this and that. I'm imperfect like anybody else, but I'm gonna put my email. Anybody that want to reach out and talk.
Right, and I respect that. I'm gonna say this because we're quick to battle, we're quick to go up against each other. You know what I mean? It's like we do the opposite. And I noticed, and this is going to something. I'm not trying to hit y'all hard on this, but this is something to really think about. We got it from celebrities to just average to just us. Once we're gone, and that's just celebrities. Give it some time. They put out there in the newspaper, you know, in the media. All of that, they last for a little bit. From George Floyd to Chaz, you know, Chadwick Boseman, you know, just on that tip. Once they gone, they're gone. You know what I mean? That's a minute. So if that's just celebrities, you got to think about yourself, gentlemen. Once we're gone and we ain't nowhere near that status, that's it. Once we, and that's just YouTube. Once we just, you know how they say, like with us, we're just a speck of dust. Literally, we're just a speck of dust. Just look at it with YouTube. Once we're dust to dust. Once we're done with these YouTube streets and we pass away, we won't be remembered. It'll be like a thought, like, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Boom. Ain't that crazy? So that's why it's so important what you said, to drop your email, check on somebody. How are you doing? How is you and yours? Not getting into your business. How are you doing? I think the spaces is cool, regardless of people talking about the manosphere being alive or dead, whatever. Okay, put that to the side. Just take away the title. How are you doing? Just as a man alone, not just the title, like, hey, that's so-and-so of the black manosphere, or the non-black, just how are you doing? Underrated? How are you doing, Cool Jen? How you doing? You can't get that brother a hug, and this ain't no whining thing, just to be like, yo, you know what? I ain't seen you in a while. I was thinking about you. Just hearing your words of wisdom, just your thoughts, what comes from the top, and how you've helped so many. It means so much. I'll give you an example. You have Dr. Claude Anderson. I know he's always on the Breakfast Club a lot. They never forget him. They have these regulars, but Dr. Claude Anderson, like you got Umar Johnson, but Dr. Claude Anderson, he's given so much. He's gotten older. He's gotten sick. Him and his wife, back to back. And you think to yourself, he's given so much. So you can imagine once he's gone, there's no one, behind that. And I thought about this too. This is today. I was thinking about this, gentleman. When they cut off the head, they say when they cut off the head, another one comes after, from that or behind that. When you leave, Cool Jen, underrated, the other gentleman on here with us, that's it. There's no one taking the torch. Do y'all notice that? Yeah. I mean, and not in a negative way, a positive way. Well, like whatever you're able to contribute to YouTube, once you're done, who's going to take the torch? I don't mean the disputes, the drama, the back and forth, the this, that. You know what I mean? Some things that's where it's like, yo, they'll never be forgotten. But we got underrated over here that's going to take the place of that person where they left off. And we're going to keep the light shining. We don't have that. Have y'all noticed that? Once that's it, it's somebody else coming with some craziness where it's like, have you not forgotten? This person, in a way, not on no Martin Luther King or Malcolm X paved the way with their content. We want to keep that going. But once we're gone, fellas, that's it. That's deep. I know it ain't that deep, but it's something to think about.
Yeah, you're right full circle, but this is the thing that we have to understand too. And we don't want to talk about it. And I have to say this, man. There are some brothers, man. They like to be part of popularity, man. They love that power, man. So they gonna be around us collective, like Cool Gents was saying, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. I'm not trying to be preachy or nothing, man. They want to be around. They want to be around selective ones, man. They got this allegiance mindset. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna push. They're gonna put out to be around those ones, recycling ones. What you saying full circle, and me, yo, everything you say is right on time, bro. And I'm saying like this. Listen, underrated darkness, yo. I ain't part of no elite shit. I ain't trying to be. You know what I'm saying? But I have to understand what Full Circle brings to the table is 1,000. What Brother Ray J brings to the table is 1,000. What Cool Gent 87 brings something is 1,000. It shouldn't be a certain degree whatever positivity that a black man brings to the table, man. It should be something that's gonna save our life. It should be something that is encouraging. And sometimes it has to be hard constructive, but at the same time, and we gotta say this too, man. I love our brothers, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I love our brothers, man. But I want love back too. But I love our brothers, man. I love the brotherhood.
Right. And underrated. I'm gonna add on to this. I'm gonna give you an example. Now, the latest, I watched this in the YouTube streets. You see it too, Cool Gent. The other Ray J, you see it. I had to get your name. Other Ray J, underrated, you see it too. Trump could get in, Biden could get in. You know, that's the latest. Who's gonna get in? Who's gonna get in? Who's gonna get in? Once it's all said and done, I'm gonna say this like I've said on other panels. You can't get that time back. Time is steady moving, black men, brothers. Time is steady moving. You cannot get that back. If Trump gets in, all right, nothing you can do about it. If Biden gets in, it's where we gonna be at. What are we gonna be talking when it comes to this content? What are we gonna be doing, do or die, if we get off this panel right now and we just so happen to leave? You know what I mean? No one knows the time and hour, and I'm not doing the Bible thumper type of thing, talk right now. But you got to think about it. Come January, different president, same president. Where are we gonna be at? How are we gonna be moving after that point? Are we gonna be, like you said, underrated? Like, this is where we at. How you doing, Cool Gent? We doing good. We doing good. We doing good. Underrated. The other Ray J, how we doing? We moving. We moving. I get tired from 5 years ago, from the time when people say, how long you been on YouTube and how long you been a content, all of that. Where are we at? Because we can't get that time back. Where are we moving? How are we moving individually as a collective? And I love the topic. Are we checking on each other? I'm doing fine. Are you going to be the next person that's that homeless person? Get what I'm saying? Are you going to be the next person under that bridge? Where are you going to be at, maybe with you and your family? How are you doing? And I get it. Like you said it, you on it, underrated. Some of us, not saying all of us, there are some, they won't admit it, that they get caught up in what they're doing in their own lives. But when you look at it, it's like you got the others, we don't want to talk about it, that don't give a damn. And that's the truth. It's nothing to hurt you. I'm going there with this. You got some that got families. You got some that are single, bachelors, solo. I sat back, and I'm not saying I'm going in this like I'm a spy, but there's some women, and I ain't gonna drop no name or no content creator, was preaching on this. This is real talk. Look at this, underrated. She even admitted, she said, you women, y'all gotta wise up. Some of y'all not gonna get married. Some of y'all ain't gonna get married. Y'all not gonna get the man that y'all want. You're gonna be by yourself. Guess what they was preaching on another channel, a woman's channel. Now you might be thinking, Full Circle, what you doing on that channel? I wasn't up in there. I was just listening in.
I don't think I'm
saying? No, I was just listening in. She said, y'all are not going to get married. You're going to have to find you another woman or two women. No homo, no lesbian type of stuff. You're going to have to come together and get together. Not no broke female. Get somebody, get a spot, get a place, get a home, get something, because you women are not going to get married. That's the bottom line. Y'all going to end up either being by yourselves like spinsters, but you're going to have to group up because you're not young anymore. You older. So she was smart with that. She wasn't coming with the craziness, but she was beyond that. So where I'm going with this underrated cool gent, the other Ray J, if she could preach this to these groups of women, Black women, I'm sitting here like with all this content, all the good stuff. I get it. I ain't talking about just the real estate, businesses, this and the other. It's going to be some of us men that ain't even on that level, where they on the level of like, not on MGTOW, that's not just SYSBM, literally loners where it's like, I done did my thing, maybe got a kid or two, or maybe just solo. You got to look at it like that. Unless you can get it like that and you got the money to make it, or if you don't, you got to take that into consideration, man. Even if you paying child support and you finish that off and it's just you by yourself, you ain't got no female, no bride, you ain't doing no pumping and dumping. Look at the reality that you might just end up being by yourself. And we don't talk about this. When I was in Atlanta and when I went to the Essence Festival, I saw it. I done seen it from Washington, D.C., and I done gotten around traveling on my own out of fun, seeing the men out there homeless where they just sleeping in the park. Under a tree, my hometown where I was born, Detroit, Michigan. They in the parks, they everywhere. And it's Black men that are homeless. You got to take that into consideration. Some cats, if they not now, are a paycheck away of being just like that. And if these Black women can sit there and say, y'all need to get together. And she even flipped it and said, and even you men too. So she was up there being considerate when she didn't have to, but she was looking out for the women. That's the level and the stuff. That's what I'm talking about right now. That it can happen. Get me? It can happen, underrated, cool gent, that we need to start talking about it, where if you hit that age, 50, 60, 70, and you still around, and you don't have no kids, they're going on with their lives, where do you stand? And you don't, you might not think about it. You don't want to be in an old folks home. I done visited old folks home. It's the most saddest, miserable thing. It's almost like Halloween, the movie Halloween, when Michael Myers was there and the dogs was barking, the latest Halloween, and it was the crazies up in there. It's like you want to be in there with a white outfit or just your regular clothes in a wheelchair, or just sitting there playing dominoes, or just looking at the next one while you just drooling. That's a miserable thing. And you thinking that your family members is going to look out for you. That's how deep this is, underrated, cool gent, to where it's like your family members might even abandon you and be like, I ain't got time for you. I got my own family. But that's what happens when it comes to being honest in the Black community. Sometimes we'll abandon our own, let alone not just you two. Our own family will be like, I'm out. For whatever reason, they just don't want to deal with you. Not saying that you are an asshole. They just feel like, I just don't have the time for you because I got to make it. And we got that bad. So you got to think to yourself, what's the next best thing? I got to be on this. And even if it's just YouTube, if you come across some people that you done got connected with, associates, friends, them build up a bond to be like, yo, once again, no homo, to be like, yo, you got cool gent, underrated is over there. You over there in that neck of the woods? This is where I'm at. I got some assets. I got some things that I need to pass on. Y'all got to think about that. And it's like, I ain't got nothing set up. I got from insurance to a will. I got somebody in my corner that I build up a relationship with in a good way, positive way. I know I can count on that person. Just like what's that movie with Morgan Freeman and what's his name? It was the Western movie, The Undisputed. Was it Undisputed? Where they were Gene Hackman when he was the one that killed what's his name? Yeah, you had him, Gene, Morris. That's the movie. Morris Freeman and what's his name? Clint Eastwood had a bond. They had a relationship. They were friends until they killed Morgan Freeman. It's that type of relationship where it's like, yo, we might not know each other so deep or deeper secrets, but we know each other good enough to be like, if we ever reach that day, we know that we got each other's back. Y'all feel me?
Right.
That's deep shit. We don't ever talk about that shit, man. But
full circle. But full circle, we do talk about it. It's just that we don't be around. It does happen, but it's not enough.
So you saying we talk about what getting old and what might happen if we get to that day where it's like we ain't
talk
got
about
nobody?
it, but
I want to say this though, y'all. Hold on, fellas. I want to say this though, man. You know, we all better appreciate the internet while we have it right now, because this right here, it's gonna be down. Like everything's gonna be all down like soon in the near future, though, man. And the bond and stuff, it is very important what we have. Because I'm telling y'all, man, like we ain't gonna be able to keep doing this like forever, though, man. They're gonna shut down the internet in the near future. Don't know when, but it's gonna happen, though, man. All these movies and stuff that they showed us and stuff, they didn't put out there just for our entertainment, but they showing us what they're gonna do to us, man. Telling y'all, man, this country's like a war within itself.
It's like a decay, man. kept on building for centuries and centuries. And you know how
Yeah.
you how you gonna how you gonna keep on keep that decay going? You gotta let it grow. And then
Right. I.
what happened is going to be, man, like you said, Cool Chance, and what you said, Full Circle, man.
Hmm.
Like I just want to tell people in the chat, man, and even Rage, you better listen what these brothers saying, man. Y'all better listen very, cause especially these brothers, man. I know, man, is eating good from the table. I know your family is prospering. I understand, and there's nothing wrong with that. You work hard, you should be get benefits for that. But understand this, yo. Ain't that word ain't gonna let you eat from that table forever, man. And at the same
Nope.
time, too, they gonna ask you, nah, I let you eat from this table, man. I gave you a good job. Your wife looking good. I put your kids through school. You've been cooning for a long time. And your wife, now you gotta do something for me now. And it might be you might have to do certain things that to hurt that black man. And what you gonna do then? You can't say no, cause you be eating from that table for a long time, man. That unrighteous, I'm telling y'all, man. I be seeing y'all, some people in YouTube, and I'm not saying, and I'm just keeping it gully. Y'all be eating that fruit for a long time, man. Y'all be looking real swell, real good. But this is the key here. When those above, when those resources is not trickling down, that the ones that really need it, God gonna take it away from you and give it to somebody that's deserving. And understand that. I've been in these YouTube streets for a minute. I know what I'm talking about, man. I seen it happen. So just understand there, man. Sometimes we just got to take a good look in the mirror, man, and understand that you're running the wrong race, man. You're
I
looking.
want to. Yeah, I wanted to add on to what you're saying on this undisputed, underrated. I was about to say undisputed. I'm sorry, underrated.
Thank you.
Something. No, undisputed. Right, right. Something that you hit on. Something that was deep that you said. Um, the devil never stops. Y'all realize that, right? I had mentioned this on another panel, like it's like Final Destination. You just got to be so careful because you might think that everything's all peachy cream and you done escaped and everything's all right. You mentioned that part, like, you're doing good, you looking fly, your lady's doing good. Sooner or later, you're going to have to give back. Sooner you thinking you're going to go only so long. I've actually watched history repeat itself, but the devil never sleeps. The devil never sleeps. When you thinking like everything is okay, and it's not wishing nothing bad on the next black man, it's just that he never sleeps. When you think everything is okay, it's almost like out of nowhere, like boom. And it's like your life from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, there's always notes taken. You might just be going about your business, like da 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 da. I'm just going about your thing. It's literally like being recorded. It's being recorded from every move and every second, everything you do, from the thing that you done did from that to that fellow black man. I got to get revenge. I got to get over. I got to get the upper hand. I got to get one up. It's all being recorded. Everything is being seen. And the part, that's deep, 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 deep that we never talk about. When you leave, like, and I thought about it from ones that we know, from either killing or shooting someone that died from just just your average, just regular just regular dying, just regular, just dying, not just heart attack, just gone for whatever reason, unexpected. You look at it where it's like you don't know what happens after that, like the fear of the unknown. Like, that's it. And everyone will throw in their little, if you talk on the conversation how you want to go out, because you don't know how you're going to go out. You usually might say, I want to go out peacefully. I might want to go out like this. I want to go out like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't know. But in a way, you think to yourself, if you had to, how would you? But you can't make that call. But once it happens, it happens. You just want to be in a good place. And even them situations where they talk about people being on their deathbed, you don't want to be that one where it's like, you know what? I should have moved a certain way. I should have did things in a different way. Cool Jen, I should have did this in a certain way. My bad. I didn't go about that right. Underrated. I was wrong. Please forgive me. Things, situations, you know what I mean? No man wants to be in that situation where it's like, yo, I did some effed up stuff, to where it's like it's too late, because that's it. You get what I'm saying? We don't even go that deep, because I think it's scary and it's fear. And if you don't have a fear of death, that's cool too. And I'm not saying if you do or if you don't, you're lying, but you got to really think deep as you move in these streets or in general. You one second away of like that could be it for all of us. So the way you move, you got to move carefully. You got to count your blessings, even when you wake up, to be like, yo, it all goes back literally full circle to what you just said about, I'm checking on y'all. Are you okay? We ain't heard from Cool Jen in a while. I don't know where yet. Did anybody else check? Does anybody else effing give a damn? That's how deep it is, where it's like, oh, we got that bad. We got this, not all of us, but we got that bad. He was giving good content, giving out good information, all that good stuff that helps us, in our maybe possible daily lives. Once he's gone, it's like, but did anybody check to see on his family? Anything? And another thing I'm gonna hit on Cool Jen, underrated. Someone did this on a white channel. This was just by accident, non-black. And this is known. Prince been to his home after he passed away, been out there to Minneapolis, cool pad. Prince, Chadwick, no will in place. No will put in place for their families. Ain't that crazy? No will put in place. Why do we do this, gentlemen, if we got anything? Why do we not put things in place for our loved ones? We got that bad. And not to say underrated that, some haven't talked about it, but when we talk about content and things to speak on, besides health and good living, we don't talk about preparing for our ones, you know what I mean? So they'll be okay once we're gone. We run from that. We don't talk about that, but we'll be quick to go to a GoFundMe, go to GoFundMe. Some people might look back at it like, yo, you needed to plan better and stuff. And I can see that happening, but we just talking about celebrities. You got some that ain't even celebrities. They're not even thinking on that level. We're not even on that. So it's so much that we could be doing and we need to do, gentlemen. We just don't. We just don't do it.
I think that, a lot of, us just live for the now. And like I said, not trying to look long term, you know what I'm saying, into the future. Like, okay,
where's my life going? Where's our life going? You know what I'm saying? Because there's an end to everything. You know what I'm saying? But you're absolutely right about that full circle. You're right about that.
Yeah, I see that on the corners. I see that with the kids. Oh, we washing cars. We washing cars. Oh, you washing cars. Okay, that's great. But at the same time, and the GoFundMe, I'm trying to raise some money, or you see them on the corner with the signs and stuff. And they'll walk in the middle of the cars, not to wash your car, like a derelict, but literally with a sign. So-and-so in my family passed away. What can you give? Or I'm doing a car wash fund. That's like, wow, somebody in the family didn't prepare and you got the opportunity. And I don't care how you got to go out, gentlemen. You ain't got to display or tell me how you going to do it, from a burial to being cremated. It's like having to raise the money, and some don't even have that. Cremations, I think, might have gone up. It might be 500 plus or something.
It went up.
Burials are real.
It went up a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It has. And a burial, like I already got my stuff, myself, but that's a grip of money. I got the deed to it and everything. The land, not the land, but the plot, I got all of that. But I did that. And right now, like you said, it's in the thousands. And that's just for a burial. Cremation is a certain amount, but there's ones that's like, I ain't even got that. I ain't even got that amount of money. So I got to go asking someone that I might be cool with to ask them for some money, or to get out there and borrow some money. It shouldn't be like that. How not careless? I could say that. I don't want to use that loosely, but like, it shouldn't be like that. Can we give a damn about each other enough to have a proper burial, gentlemen, for ourselves or for our family? These are things we don't even talk about. Like you said, underrated. We go about our thing. Things is good. Things is fine. I'm fly. I'm doing all right. Money coming in, stimulus. My lady doing cool. The kids is kind of eating, even though they need to be in school. I hope they okay. Right. It's just our way of thinking, our mindset is still with. That's why I mentioned come Trump or Biden. What are we doing next? You know what I mean? What's the next best thing? Because we ain't getting no younger, gentlemen. Time ain't waiting for none of us.
I want Ray J to get into it after I say this though too, because he just came back. I want to be fair. I would say this. That's why our brotherhood is broken. We like to be on top. We don't care to help out the next black man that's sorely needed. And I know it's gonna be some people say, "Oh, you know, you gotta put up your own bullshit." Listen, let me say this: every black man do not get the same opportunity faster than you is, but it doesn't mean that that other black man doesn't mean that he has a purpose too. And we have to get out that mindset too. And I know it's going to take some time. I know it's going to be some brothers going to go hurt brothers' feelings over this, and it's going to be some. But all I'm just saying is this: that you cannot preach about I love the black man, but you not willing to hear that brother out. Now, he's an asshole. He's an asshole. Get it, got it. But like what Full Circle saying, what Brother Ray J saying, and what Cool just saying is this: that we losing time, man. I'm telling y'all, I don't care what age up here, we are losing time. We are losing good brothers.
Absolutely. And you asked the question about the suicidal rate for men. For men, I don't know about black men, but for men, it's 76% when it comes to the suicidal rate.
Oh,
Very high. And when it
Oh,
comes
my
down to it, have y'all noticed this? We going out, like you said, from the black men, black men. And when it comes to, I've noticed this, gentlemen. Check this out. We'll be homeless. We'll be on the streets. Very, very rarely. And I haven't been in LA for a minute because I know the numbers is high. When it comes to black women, you will hardly see them on the streets. You know what I mean? With the bags and everything, they'll find a way to find someone to have a back. They'll find a place of refuge. Us, you'll find us on the corner at the bus stop, just struggling. I mean, struggling. And y'all have seen it in your vehicles at the bus stops.
today.
We'll see us just holding on, just holding on. And once that, if you can't keep up with them, and that same one that you might have seen homeless, once that you don't see them after a while, you don't know if they done passed away or found a place of refuge or a place to lay their heads. You'll just notice that they're gone. They done left, and hopefully they still alive, but you will never know it. And that's something to think about. When we leave, that's it for us. Black women, and not throwing under the bus and none of that. They find a way. That's why when sometimes you look back at it where it's like, are they going to be okay? I'm just saying, just a comparison. Black women usually 9 times out of 10, they will find a way. They will always find a way. Black men will be hand over foot struggling where it's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. When you come out of that little grocery store, it won't be that woman out there like, can you spare a quarter or something? It'll be that black man, hands down, standing right there where it's like, yo, man, maybe I can find something. When I come back out the store, I'll give you something. It's always that black man. And it don't have to be a group. It'll be just that one. Catch it, y'all, by himself. You know how we can get together and talk at a corner? Not just shooting dice like in the old school days on some pimp shit. I mean, just seriously, we just by ourselves at the corner, asking for some change. Not like he got a buddy or a friend, like we got your back. We in here struggling too, asking for change. It's just that black man on his own. Think about that. Really just let that sink in. You in there by yourself where it's like, yo, no matter how you was, you might have been on top. You know, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Well, at the top, done got brought down here. You know what I mean? Got brought down to your knees to where you by yourself, not with a family member. And one of the movies, I'm gonna throw this in. What's the movie with Will Smith and his little boy when he was trying to sell his little machine?
The Pursuit of Happiness. The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes. I love that movie. That's something
very
to think
underrated.
about. Like Will Smith was very underrated movie. The
Very
wife was
underrated,
like,
man.
I'm out. I'm gonna go find me somebody else. Well, she just rolled out. And most likely she was gonna get somebody else, find somebody, but it's so easy for them, gentlemen. Y'all know it. He was by himself as if like, I'm not gonna give up on this son. And that one scene in the bathroom, it was like, don't ever let me hear that come out your mouth that you can't. I love that one
I love it.
scene, that
Very
one moment.
powerful, man.
Don't ever, yeah, you get me? Don't ever let that come ever out your mouth. And it wasn't him with a daughter. It could have been a daughter, okay, but he was with his son, with his boy. And he's probably going to remember that later on, and that's just a movie, looking like, hey, my father struggled, and I was with him. I didn't go with my mother. My mother left me with my dad, which is cool. But he going to remember that. He going to remember to have tough skin to be like, hopefully, Dad, through that, which it happened, I don't want to be like that, Dad. I don't want to ever be like that, Dad. We all go through something that kicks us in the butt sometimes to tell us, I don't want to go through that. So I need to humble myself. I need to humble myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts, man. Facts, man. That was a very powerful scene, man. Oh man, I felt that. My God, man. My God.
And you know, it's another, and it was another thing too. When they was in the hotel and they had to leave, and he had to find him somewhere. And then there was another time that he gave one of the brokers his last $5, and he didn't have none. I look at stuff like that. That here's a black man. He did whatever he can. Forget about himself to make sure his son has a better life. Start back to school, and I know it's going to be some women don't like when I say this. She left them. She did not believe in his vision.
Nope.
She didn't. Y'all could say all you want to. She did not believe in his vision. And she left him. And I always, every time when I send a picture, I say, I want to know how that son really feels about that mother when he seen that the mother left both of them like that. I always think, because see, I think of stuff like that. I really do. But it goes to show that I think that is the movie that sometimes us as black men, we get down, watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. If you have to cry, cry. If you just have to like pray, pray. Just look at that movie and see the strength of a black man. We have strength. We great. Each of us great in our own way. It doesn't take money. It doesn't take all these worldly things. You're great within yourself. We born this way.
Yep.
You know?
And I want to add on to that. Each of us have it. Like we all have it within us as black men. I'm not going there with the whole kings. We literally naturally have this within us. We have this, that part, like I mentioned, I brought up that movie for a reason, to not give up. Don't ever give up. And that's what happened with that character with Will Smith. He didn't give up. He couldn't give up. There was no other options. He couldn't do that. His son depended on him, y'all. So all that stuff about we leave our kids, we leave the children. Bull. That's a bunch of BS.
Yep. Sure is though, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in with me, Cool Gen 87. And shout out to the panel though, man. You know, everybody, thank you all for sharing this video and everything. Y'all keep it going.
Yo, over here, Ray J. Ray J, you quiet.
Oh man, y'all had a windfall of things to talk about, so I just let y'all, do y'all little thing, man. So
yeah, but we want to hear from you too. Don't hide out, Ray J. Don't hide out. I'm just messing with you.
No, I just think I wasn't gonna say this, but I might as well just say
Go
this.
ahead.
What's on your mind, bro?
Yeah, go ahead, drop it.
Well, of course, my email is in the panel, but you can go to my channel and you'll see my email there. Anybody can reach me at any time, and that's for real. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is overall, not that I can really speak, but I think really in this day and age, as far as guys coming together, if you will, whether on YouTube or off of YouTube, you got to be strategic because there's always a devil in the camp, whether it's in the form of a female or a male. And it's like you just have to know who's really wanting help and who doesn't want help. We just have to be more strategic, especially in these times now. Definitely got to be more covert. It's because like y'all been saying, I mean, it doesn't take much for you to end up under a bridge with no representation or end up on the side of a street corner or by a bus stop, though you don't have enough money to catch the bus that day. So for brothers that care enough to get you off that bus stop, to get you from under that bridge, I just think that has to be a little bit more strategic. You can't let everybody know about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like gangsters, the old school gangsters. You got to move in silence.
Facts. Facts all day. I totally agree with you 1000%, man.
Yep.
You definitely have to be strategic though, man. And especially about who you let in your life and stuff, man. So you're absolutely right about that though, man. Definitely other Ray J. Man.
See, Ray J, you dropped something. See that? Told you be
Yeah, man.
holding out, Ray J. There's something. See, everybody on the panel could bring something to the table, and none of us ain't six figures, right?
Mhm.
No, the wisdom is more precious than silver and gold, man, all day long.
Exactly,
That's it.
man.
That's it though, man. And you know what? Just to add to what y'all saying though, man, like I tell y'all men out there, like, don't let these fake ass high value dudes out here tell you that you're not man enough because you ain't making a certain amount of money and stuff. Everybody has a value and stuff, man. Everybody, like what brother underrated Darker said, everybody's unique in their own way. Everybody has a gift, man.
Well,
Everybody.
check this out. Check this out. So y'all brought up movies, right? So have any of y'all seen the Titanic by any chance?
Long time ago, bro.
Long time ago, man.
Okay,
Years.
now the character for this is Leonardo DiCaprio. And I gotta give a shout out to just I won't really necessarily I won't say much, but I know somebody who brought this up about this character on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I'm gonna go in. He was played by Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, his name was Jack Dawson, and so Jack Dawson didn't have no money, but he had his wits about him. He knew how to get through there. He was able to outsmart the rich folk just because of his wisdom alone. The fact that he was smarter than the rich people, they had to help him out. They had to look out for him. Like his wisdom just was off the charts. Like he made a lot of people look stupid. So what I'm saying is like kind of like to a certain extent how they be like, how can a guy that don't have all the money still be able to garner certain attention? Because there's other qualities about him. He has another type of energy. It's on a spiritual level. When you don't have or need the financial to back you up, you have something that's spiritual. Why do you think there's a lot of people listening to gurus? You don't see them talking about money. You don't see them really having money to show for it. But it's that knowledge, that wisdom. People yearn for that energy, that spiritual. And see, when you have a certain energy about yourself, a certain spirituality, that's what people really shoot for. So yeah, all I gotta really say is that really with people talking about the high value man having his money, or you gotta have money, you gotta have a certain amount of money in your pocket to be looked at as a man, that's all smokescreen. Every bit of it.
Yeah. And at the same time too, and I want to pass these brothers on the word too. I for the last well, I've been doing it for a long time, but I've been talking more lately about disability of our people. I'm talking about that sometimes we could work on a job and we get hurt, not for hours. And I'm talking about it goes for black women too. They put it out there, it goes for black women too, but I'm gonna stick to black men now. What value black women that you gonna see us while we on disability? What about there's a black man that is on disability, not his fault? Could be raised on disability, could be born in it. Are you still going to respect us? Are you going to still respect our vision, despite what disabilities that we have? Do you see us? Well, I mean, we got to see ourselves as great too, but of our limitations, do you still see us as great value men?
Well, see,
And
that's the thing. They don't even value the men before
right,
them. They don't value the vision. They don't value him. They don't see a value. And a lot of them
right,
don't even know what value is, even though they say they know their worth. But worth, that's based on your output. That's not based on who you think you are. So but a lot of people don't get that. I
yeah.
think one thing. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that we got to talk about disability, and I know that is a hard conversation to have, but we better have it. because there are some brothers out here of the things that we go through that's on disability. And they know they do have quality, they do talk, they do have it, but they on disability. So do we have to turn our backs on them because they not of the same bracket or they not in the same conversation? I'm very concerned of that because I was in special ed when I was younger. I seen what it done some young girls, young black girls. I'm putting it out there too. So underrated. You always talking about little boys. You hate black women. Shut the fuck up. Excuse my language. I got to put that out there. But they discriminate our little boys, man. I see
Hey,
our little boy. They
uh,
discriminate. I seen it. I've been through it. Let me tell you one thing. I said this on my channel, but I don't mind bringing it up. Picture is bad enough. You go to lunchroom and you go like each time you in elementary school, you start having lunch maybe like earliest like maybe like 11:30. You go by like each grade or some classes and stuff. And picture you got two rows of tables and seats. I mean tables, right? And you like in the island, that's special ed. Everybody else can mean to themselves because they call you retarded. That I'm used that I get it. But picture you see each class eat by themselves, the girls get their lunch and the boys get their lunch. And then all of a sudden when it comes to special ed, I never forget her name is Miss her name is Dr. Juanita Watts, a strong black one. She was into arts and everything. I never forget she put a stop to it. They said, "Oh, we want the girls." Oh no, you're not. This is a class. We gonna go up there in class. They gonna get their lunch together. You're not gonna do because you know why? Because all along the young black girls was getting their lunch first, and us, a little black boys, we was getting the crumbs.
Mm.
underrated. You there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. So check this out, gentlemen. I like that underrated. We bouncing off of each other. Call it energy. I don't know. Call it in the heavens and the stars. Just
Man, it's a
in the
black thing. It's a black thing, man. Go
right,
ahead.
right, right. No, no, no. But I'm just saying we just bouncing off each other, and I love it. As
Yeah.
far as all the different examples and the experiences that we've gone through. So check
Mm-hmm.
this out. This is 3 weeks ago. Came across a Jamaican female, Jamaican woman, real nice. I gave her an example. I said, "Hey, during the summertime, I put together some homeless kids. And now, remind you where I'm at. They give out tickets. I forgot all about that. They give out citations for helping the homeless. Ain't that crazy? I guess they do it in Cali as well. But you get a ticket for doing that, for helping the homeless. So I was like, yo, it's summertime. They out there. And actually, what it was is that I went to go visit my grandmother's grave. And so when I rolled out and I said, you know what, I want to do something. You know how they say pay it forward, giving back? That
Mm-hmm.
was me. Where I got that from, where I got that example from is that pretty much I was in Atlanta and I mentioned, I believe to you all that I was at the Essence Festival, came across a black man that put together some homeless kids. He was with his lady and she was at the hotel. I was just looking for a battery charger. So I ended up going to CVS. I went up in CVS and just looked out the window, but I was watching him, but he was standing there. I'm looking out the window and I said, what is he doing? What he's doing? And what it was is he really stopped over to talk to the homeless man. Sure enough, in his armpit, he had maybe 2 or 3 left of homeless kits that he had put together. So it's like leading by example. So I saw that. I said, wow. Now, in a way, it was amazing because I hadn't seen that done. You know what I mean? As far as literally putting some together in a Ziploc bag and passing them out. Now, did he have this plan? Maybe, maybe not. But he had a bunch of them earlier and he was giving them out during that time of the Essence Festival in Louisiana. So I sat back and I rolled up on him and I said, hey, what you doing? You know, what's going on? Y'all gonna trip off of this. He said, I'm just giving out these kits and everything. And he showed me one of them. It was whatever he put up in there, whatever he decided in his mind to be creative to put up in there. Do y'all realize that the black women, they were like 2 or 3 in a group? You know, once again, Essence Festival. They walk in. Oh, look what he doing, y'all. Hey, girl, look what he doing. Oh, that's so nice. It was the black man helping the other black man that was homeless that he saw out there. The black women passed by and was thinking that was cute. That was cute. And I'm sitting there and I'm
Oh,
walking with them. No, it
wow.
was a trip. When they saw it, it wasn't one of those things like, you know what? I sure wish I could do that. That's something that was pretty noble. I think I might want to do that. No, they saw it as it being cute. And I sat back and I didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing either. But they was going about their business. Hair all done, makeup all done. Once again, for the 3rd time, or the 4th time, this is the Essence Festival. They was going about their business. They wasn't thinking about no homeless man or any other black man out on no corner, you know what I mean, under a bridge or in a cardboard box. I'm going to bring it home with y'all. So for me, for this year, remind you, the Essence Festival, when I attended, was 2 years ago. Bringing it forward to 2020, I did that in the summertime. I put together some things. Went to CVS, went to a Walgreens, went to a grocery store, grabbed a bottle of 24-pack of Aquafina water. Also grabbed some Ziploc bags, went down, and you know how you got those traveling kits, you know, the traveling little things like lotions, shavers, little stuff like that. Anything I could find to put up in a nice size Ziploc bag. I think I had around 15 or 20 of them, all out there at my house on the floor. Put them all together. Looked at it. I said, okay, give it a minute. Not that I had to build up the courage, but I was like, I got to make the time to do this because I'm gonna get these out there. And this is when it comes down to action. You know how we do a lot of talking? Not all of us, we do a lot of talking and we don't put nothing into action. I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my part. Because you hear a lot of men out there that say, yeah, I could do that. I could do that right now. And you don't see them do nothing, no receipts. And it ain't even about bragging rights. It's pretty much saying, but what have you done? You speaking on it, you're talking on it, and it sounds great. It sounds wonderful. But literally, what are you doing? And it's not about bragging rights. It's how you sleep at the end of the night to say, you know what? I did my part. I did the best I could do. Now check this out. I'm gonna go back to the Jamaican woman. 2 or 3 weeks ago, speaking to a Jamaican woman. Beautiful. We were talking about it. She says, hey, which the example that you gave me, like I just gave you guys the example of the homeless kids. She says, I'm in that type of business myself. That's what I do for my non-charity business. I work with the homeless. I work with those that are unfortunate. Guess what she said? And y'all gonna flip out when I tell you what she asked me. When I gave her my example of what I did, she says, well, in those kits, I hear you, but did you have any of those woman goods? If y'all understand where I'm coming from.
What?
Yes.
What the,
You know what I mean?
What?
Woman, meaning like, did you have anything like tampons? And I knew when she said it, I sat there at the house at my pad because I had to run out that morning, and I was relaxing. And we was just having a conversation because we were saying maybe we can get together and do something together. You do your thing, I do my thing, and we connect. After that conversation, nothing happened after that. But after I heard her, I didn't want. It's like a part of me wanted to check her and be like, really? And I had to let her know out there when it came to the homeless, there was a black woman and there was a non-black woman that I gave kits and water to as well. Now, just because I didn't have those the home, you know what I mean, woman goods or tampons doesn't mean that I neglected them. But she went there to be like in your kits, as if like letting me know. Why didn't you have that in your kits? Just to let you know that they gonna think about them. They gonna keep them in mind. They ain't gonna forget about them. But when it comes to us, so I can sat back, I thought to myself, really? So I wonder when it comes to you, are you really thinking about us? Like I could have did the tit for tat, but I wasn't in the mood. It wasn't that I was in the mind. Exactly. And get this, when that conversation was done, I haven't heard from her since. That's why it's vital that we're having this conversation to let each other know from listening on the panel, the replay, the ones in the chat, that this does matter. It's very important. It's very vital because when it comes to us, we are all we got. She wasn't thinking, when she heard the idea of what I did, she was like, that's cool, but you didn't have a certain thing in there as if like you didn't even think about us. You didn't think about the women.
But they get
a bitch.
But let me finish. That's true,
right.
But let me finish up the story. Let me finish up the story.
Yeah.
So when Dr. Juanita Watts, he did that, she looked at me I think the kids knew what they was going on, but they didn't say nothing. I really believe to this day. But she knew because I was the one like into the art. I was the one like knew the system. You know what I'm saying? But playing stupid, but at the same time playing stupid, act like I don't know. And she said, I want you to come up here, Mr. Thomas, and you tell them how you feel. And I said, why you keep on giving us garbage? You've been giving us garbage since I was 6. Now understand this, y'all. I was 8, going on 9. So I remember things. Why you discriminate our boys? What do we ever done to you? I already knew the answer, but and she got the principal because the principal did not know nothing about it. And I never forget, this ain't gonna happen anymore. Even the teachers knew. They still didn't talk for. So I'll never forget the principal, Mr. Brown. He was a district. Oh, he was rugged, but oh man, he was a rugged one, man. Light skin, afro, didn't take nothing, but he fought for us. I never forget. He called one of the representatives of the district that we in. He said, "This got to stop. I want them to be fed. Even if I had to kick out money to put in, and he kick out his own money to make sure that us as young black boys have the same shot at eat nutrition instead of going home hungry." And so Dr. Juanita Watts has stepped up. It was another black man has stepped up too. I forgot his name. I always forget his name. But majority of them teachers back in the days was white women. And these white women back then was racist. These white women, even some black women, they wear their little mini skirts. And they want to mess around them little boys and all. And I remember all that just to say that people say, "Oh, stuff don't leave you." Oh no, it don't. You gotta forget about stuff like that. Yeah, you want to forget about stuff like that if it's still happening. So now we got women more than ever wearing mini skirts, wearing tight skirts, wearing boobs without no bra. They don't dress according no more, and then they think it's okay. And you inciting these little boys.
Underrated. You there? I'm gonna add
Yeah.
on to. I'm gonna add on to what you're saying. Like I said, I'm
It's
piggybacking right off your stuff. If you don't mind, keep in
girl.
mind, gentlemen. I'm gonna throw this on you at you from young black men, and I think the society knows it. That's why they try to like play us for fools, and it's sad. Us as black men, either you had it in you. I can just give my own example for myself, and then spread it out to other examples. Young black men, those women that you mentioned, from the teachers to the young girls with no bra, little mini skirts, or however they dress, they already realize young black men at whatever age that they reach that time of puberty. You know what I mean? When you're a young
Hmm.
black man, they know. And these are things, and I'm loving this conversation because these are things we don't talk about. We have a high, and they realized it. It's almost like they done. It's almost like gotcha. They didn't know at first, but this is no secret. We
Yep.
have a high sex drive at a
Yep.
young age.
Yep.
They know it. And
Yep.
the crazy thing about it, gentlemen, let's just put it out there. They've weaponized this, weaponized it, and used it against us. They know as young black men, we have always had a high sex drive. That's why when nowadays, well, not just nowadays, from a young age to now, they've always sat back and was like, we know a way to get you. This whole thing about simping, that ain't nothing. The other ones we might not be able to get, but from that young little boy up until now, and I ain't talking about slavery, and somebody say, well, that goes way back, and I'm saying it does go way back. But I'm just saying you can look at yourself as far as the experience. We have all had that hyperdrive, that sex drive, and they've always sat back and said, you know what? if it ain't another, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But one thing I know I'm gonna get you on that. I can get y'all when it comes to the whole being thirsty, simping, being all run chasing me. They've used that, and they know that when it comes to young black men, to young black boys, to older black men, we always gonna get you on that because we know that's gonna be something that's always in you. You know what I mean? It's
Facts,
like
man.
it's like an
That's like a
imprint.
weapon.
Y'all, it's an imprint, and it's something we don't talk about. Like we'll fight it. Like if you notice it, you guys have not you all on this panel been fighting this. If you go to different content creators, we could be on business, we can be on this, somewhere in the conversation, and I ain't talking about MGTOW. It's going to be on something with some woman where it's like, yo, they know anyone sneaking in, coming in from the outside, coming from another planet, coming in the conversation, that woman is going to come in and they're going to be like, should have known. It's going to be black men discussing that woman. And this is from a young age. I ain't even going there with some slavery, as I mentioned. This is just us. We have a high sex drive. It's in us. It's a matter of like having discipline and control because they've already figured it out. They've just sat back and said, how are we going to use this against them? And it's not like it's just what it is, but it's not a good thing, gentlemen. It's a part of us, but it's not a good thing because they use it against us. They hold it against us. And in other words, we've got to pay for it through the courts, through different drama, back and forth. Well, you've seen it every time you look up. We're looking at conversations of child support, dealing in the courts, dealing with this, dealing with what the women put us through. It's a state of that conversation. It's like this is what they're going to hold on us for the rest of our lives. And when you're a young boy, you don't know this. You just know that. Look at from it ain't just because we're good at sports and we can run. It's our whole makeup. It's literally what makes us. And I get it with the jealousy and the animosity from others. They know it too. What hurts and what's disappointing is when the black women, they know it too. And instead of embracing that, they use it against us as if like, yeah, we know what you made up, but they don't take that to be as if like, yo, I'm gonna hold on to what I got because what they got, I'm protecting that. Y'all can't have this. So they, like not all of them, like dumbasses, have used that against us and weaponized us. Just like that dumbass movie Spike Lee put out, Chirac. We gonna hold back the JJ until y'all wise up or do what you need to do. Really? That's what y'all gonna hold against us? Like, oh, you know what I mean? You're gonna put that, hold that. When I saw that movie, I was like, this is crazy. And it goes back to now, with the Biden commercial, whatever, with the strippers. That's all y'all got for us? That's all we good for? Sometimes I get sick of it.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. And just to top on what you're saying though, too, what you guys were saying, it's like so many brothers in this country, modern day age, are like Samson though, man. You know what I'm saying? And the modern women here, not all of them, but a lot of them are like
Samson and Delilah.
Yeah, Delilah, man.
Samson and Delilah cut off his hair, got his strength, figured out his strength, cut out his eyes. He got his eyes cut out by the soldiers, betrayed him. You get what I'm saying? And that was one that I didn't bring out on a panel because I was spitting some stuff out there. I was really spitting some things out there, and I forgot Samson and Delilah, just like Lot's wife. All these things is going back.
Yeah, I said it on my channel.
Samson and Delilah was one of my favorites. When I saw that, and I'm talking about when biblically, not no Bible thumper, but I'll never forget that story, like how it went down. And these same women, that example that we just given right now, is the same with what's happening in today's world, and it's happening to our young little boys. And it's on a different scale. It's just through the social media where it's like, yo, dude, she's gonna get all your information, all your resources, all your secrets, find out what's going on with you. Dr. Dre is another example where it's like all they're gonna do without cutting out your eyes, just taking you to court, raping you through court, cut your hair. I mean, I don't care if it's down to a bald head. Samson and Delilah, same example. The Jezebels, all of them, and it's going all the way back. It's like if you really want to go there, every time if we live our lives, I sat back, it's just history repeating itself. Going back to Adam and Eve and the apple. Adam and Eve and that apple. I sat back and I look at this. I'm gonna really go there with y'all. I thought about it. I said, imagine if, and I don't know if it was brought out, but I had to think about it because someone kind of said that, and I think this was on another channel, a non-black channel. If Adam hadn't eaten that apple, and it might have been on a black channel, if Adam hadn't eaten that apple, imagine it. It would have been like, whoa, so you gonna be the ones getting old.
You know what I mean? You know, however we were brought out, you know, through our ancestors, y'all will be getting old and we'll probably be the ones living forever. You know what I mean? Getting with the younger women, you know, that are being created. The sad thing about it, we couldn't keep them because they'll be growing old. It's like on some vampire tip. I mean, that's far fetched. But just imagine it. If she was the one who disobeyed, ate the apple, and we stood vigilant and stood strong and was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't following behind you. And that goes back to this to today. These women don't realize that look at, we weren't even meant to follow you. That wasn't even supposed to go down. Y'all are crazy. Man. We wasn't supposed to follow you. It's almost like if Adam was here right now, you almost want to whoop his butt to be like, dude, you wasn't even supposed to. You were supposed to use your own mind. You were supposed to be the one like, no, I don't know what you're doing. Put that crap down. You crazy? You want to take, you know what I mean? Did you just hear what God said? We're not supposed to do this. But he did that. That's why it's so sad that when you hear stories today, and you got women right now, gentlemen, that'll do that. Hey, I'm going to go over here. What you going to do? Well, I'm going over here. It's either all or nothing. You see them situations like Martin or movies or shows. Hey, I got a job over here in New York. Well, I'm in California. Well, my job hired me to go to New York to be this, a lawyer or whatever. What you gonna do? I guess we just gonna separate. So that one, he gotta think twice to be like, well, shoot, you know what? No. What's really guiding you? Is it the JJ? Use your top head, not your bottom head. You know what I mean? Who's running who? It's like the game, and if you want to talk about game or not, it's all messed up, y'all. We got the biblical stories through and through. Every time you look through them scriptures, if they can say that they're fake, it's just a story, it's all made up. Well, I know one thing, it's all coming to reality now as we live. You get what I'm saying? All the stories in the scripture, you can run from it. And like I told you, Samson and Delilah is one of my favorite stories, along with Lot's wife, when he was like, yo, y'all grab my hands, we out of here. She want to be the idiot that want to turn around and ended up turning into a pillar of salt. Y'all got to look at it like that. If y'all don't want to go out like that, stop doing all that following where it's like, yo, well, she said so. Same with social media. You dropping your money, she asking for this, she asking for that. Come on, man. And you ain't paid your bills, your cell phone bill, your mortgage, your rent, chasing behind that. You might have some goals to put into some equipment, but you rather spend money on that. And she's sitting back as if like, man, I got so many Adams running around here of all types of colors and races. All these Adams walking the earth. Look at all these Adams. Look at all the Jezebels just laughing and smiling like, hey, Jezebel number 1, number 2 of every race and color. They all going hand in hand. Like in the movie Get Out when it was Hands Across America. That's how some of these women are. They know how to join forces and be like, yo, we got our next sucker coming right on up. Welcome to The Price is Right, y'all.
Hey,
you're right.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, full circle, add on to what you saying with that Get Out movie, though, man. Have y'all seen the alternative ending for that? Which is the
I haven't.
Oh no! I'm not gonna say it.
No,
I'm pretty sure you already can imagine that.
No, really, it's always an alternative. But I didn't even know they made an alternative.
The alternative ending. Oh my God, man! It's real life. It's real freaking life, bro. I said, oh my God.
So you saw it on video. You saw the alternative on video, right?
Is that how you saw it? It's on video, and I seen the clip of it on the internet. My God,
we can pull it up. Hold on. Hey, let me come right back. I'm gonna take this call. I'm just taking this call real quick, y'all. Okay, I'll be right back.
Cool Jen, could I post something in the chat?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Let me read this. This is YouTube cult leaders and followers, brothers of Cain, sisters of Jezebel Haggies.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna post.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and post your social media, man. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to give you permission. That's all.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's more. It's your channel. I got to show respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate that, man. You know, I appreciate y'all brothers coming on here, man. You know, this is a really great talk, though, man. And I'm glad I brought up that Samson story too. I'm going to talk about that too in the future too, because it's a lot of this going on right now, man, in this modern day society, though, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's so many. Oh my goodness, so many Jezebel women out here, and Ahab men too, though. Man, my goodness, man. And like I said before, you know, it's a lot of them. Those type of women, man, they will get you destroyed, man. Destroyed. Put you in the grave at an early age. That's no lie.
Yeah.
That's no lie. We see it. Yo, JT, we see it all the time, man. Like all the time, us, man. All around us. I said, man, I'm like, this dude from this right here. And we see it 24/7, man. It's just so crazy though, man. Like we really have to start taking precaution, man. We really, really, really do, man. I mean, it just sucks how this society is, man, today. It really does, you know.
It's sad. It
And it's
really
like
is sad how it's going down, and it seems like it's not getting better. But I'm just saying that us as men, we got to still hold the line, man. We
we
got to
got
keep
man.
on.
Like I said, we're like only the few, like it's a dying breed, man, in this country though. And it's crazy how when we speak truth like this, you always have, and I'm not saying all women are bad there, but there are some good ones though. But let's be honest though, man, too many of them out there are like lilies out there. You know what I'm saying? They want to rebel against the man. All this feminist bull man ain't gonna get you nowhere, not to the altar or anything. So y'all better appreciate, men like me, JT, and other brothers though that speaking truth though, man. We ain't no fake alpha dudes, which I don't use those titles anyway. Because like I said, a lot of the real men are dying now, man. A lot of them ain't got no type of, you know, wisdom, knowledge and stuff like these days. Not many. But it's only a few of us left. So yeah, man. We gotta be able to hold on to our masculinity though. Every single day we gotta fight for it. We got to, man. Cause like I said, that's what they really aiming for, like the media. And they're trying to destroy femininity too. Make it seem like, oh, there ain't no more good women out there and stuff. But yeah, man, we if both genders like getting their role, do what they're supposed to do though, man, we could see better things for one another. But it's gonna take for us to like get in our role. Like real talk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the truth. So, man, I appreciate you all for coming on here, though, man. Shout out to everybody that stayed and watched the whole channel, the whole live stream, and share my videos and like it, man. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, it was just a random topic that was on my mind. I just want to talk about it. Sometimes I decide to just get on here and just go at it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I post.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just get on here and just talk about it. But yeah, this is like a late one of those. It ain't too late. It definitely ain't too late though, man. So
Yeah, I already posted it, so it's in the chat now. So
okay, yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up though. This thing is really real late on here though, man. So I appreciate that. Let me see. Here we go. All right, y'all go check that out. YouTube Cult Leaders and Followers Part 6, Brothers of Cain and Sisters of Jezebel Aggies. Y'all go check that out though, man. Go watch that video. I'm gonna check it out myself too.
Yeah. That's one of those. Some video. Okay, I could check those out. Now this is a lot that you gotta pay attention, because I broke it down. I was when they talking about I was in my bag that night. I was in my bag. I said, "Whoa, hold up, what?" But why the spirit hits you, that pop, you got to roll with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got to, man, got to. I know you were dropping like gems and stuff like in that video, man. I believe you. So yeah, it's always a certain amount of brothers that's like-minded like us though, man. I can always like connect with, because y'all been through so many things and stuff, and y'all have y'all experiences in y'all lives and stuff. But somehow we're all connected with each other though, man, especially as black men. And you get me, I get you, and we all come together on this panel like for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's for a purpose. It's all for a purpose though, man.
Yeah, and please drop a comment when you hear it. Drop a comment. Come on, drop some comments. I love comments.
Yeah, y'all want to, man. Y'all drop some comments too, though.
Yeah, drop some comments. The Cool Gen 7 said, yeah, man, drop some comments on his channel too, man.
Yeah, if y'all would like to donate, I don't ask for donations, but since they say I'm a brand,
you're a brand, bro. You gotta understand that, man.
Cash out, man.
If you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have it, at least share, hit the like button and share it. Do that.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, do that.
Yeah, it's definitely if y'all want like to donate though, man. My cash app $, Cool Gen 87 though, man. I really will appreciate the donations. I don't take it for granted at all, though, man. Shout out to Casper King for coming in, though. Peace to you, bro. Yeah, man, we had a fire live stream. I don't know if full is gonna come back. He full circle gonna come back, and now he probably won't. He
Yeah,
said he will, but we'll find out.
Yeah, he gonna come back. I think he gonna come back.
This is a really great topic, though, man. You know, really great topic. I'd expect to come on here and talk about this, but it's definitely needed. Definitely needed, man, for sure.
Yeah, and you know, we definitely need it. See, yeah, cause I was on the I was doing the underrated man's talk, and only I got one person on.
Oh yeah. Let's start bringing some more people over there and stuff, man. Y'all going to subscribe to the Underrated Darkness too, man. I don't know if the mods are around, but y'all post this link, or JT, you post your own link in the chat room.
Yeah, well, it's on there. You know what I'm saying? I put the link for the live and everything, so they can jump on that. They can jump on that. Yeah.
Y'all go check them out though, man. They have some really great content though. Like I said, I always love the smaller channels. I remember someone posted like a couple of days ago. Shout out to Grown Man Business though, man. He said about he loved the smaller channels though, man, because we always drop jewels and stuff, man. So shout out to him too though. He also supports too. Shout out to all y'all, man.
Yeah, he came through like a few days ago when I do some live, and you know, and he you know, he dropped a comment, and you know, I subscribed to him. I thank you too. And then matter of fact, I came the same night. I said, "Oh snap! All right,
yeah,
I
man,
like that."
It's definitely all about support, though, man. Like I said, we gonna use the platform the best of our ability for now, because like I said, this ain't gonna be around like forever, though, man. This YouTube thing and other social media platforms and stuff, because like I said, they always talk about, you know, when we talk about real truth videos on some social medias, like they try to take down the videos and stuff, like they try to take away what you call it so-called rights and stuff like that. You know, your freedom of speech, which, you know, a lot of that pretty much like we pretty much don't have these days. So we really don't have, man. You know, this is the biggest platform that gives us a voice. You know, lets us tell our stories. You know what I'm saying? Definitely lets us tell our stories, though, man. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it. And like I said, we also need our own. So we need our own similarities to this YouTube, you know, platform. So we definitely need that too, man. Just in case like anything can happen to this.
Yeah.
For sure. That's real talk, Casper King. The small channels are more personable and more real. That's very true.
And sometimes the big channels be stealing content from the small channels.
Oh yeah. You already know, man.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do. They trust me. Some of them they listen in though, man. They listen in though, man. Cause like I said, you know, they may have a big audience though, but it's talking about the smaller channels that really bring me towards, like, you know, some of y'all though, the message and stuff, really, you know, the message. So like I said to myself, like I'm not part of no type of you know, movement or anything though. Only the manhood and stuff like that, but I'm not part of no type of manosphere or nothing like that. I'm really my own person doing my own thing. So whoever comes across the channel, then, you know, so be it.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep on growing your stuff organically, you know what I'm saying? Oh, peace to you, Casper King, King. Peace to you too, brother. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, peace to you though. You're just trying to hold it down over here though, man. That's all we've been trying to do. We're going on like, you know, over 2 hours though, man. This is you know, I'm very grateful y'all come over here on my channel and support and the people that's watching from the bushes, and you know, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, for real. So that last video we did, man, had a lot, man. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Almost to 1,000. It's almost to 1,000, man. So,
really?
Yeah. Definitely, man.
Almost 1,000 views?
It's close. It's like 670, 80 something though, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here, because the live that I just posted, that's one of the highest I had in a long time. That's like 650 something.
Yeah, man.
Of that alone.
Wow, man. Yeah, it's definitely getting up there though, man. I hashtag everything, and just people come across it, and some of the other content creators been coming over here. A lot of big content creators come over here too, though, man. But like I said, I'm still gonna be the same person, doing what I'm doing. I'm just putting my voice out there, because like I said, I may not be around for long. You know what I'm saying? We never know. You may not be around for long, and some of the other brothers and sisters that I come across, though, man, may not be on here for long. So anything can happen, though, man.
Well, it's all about. I'll tell you, for me, it's all about legacy. It's all about whatever I put in and everything. And then if it's my time, you know what I'm saying, they can go back and go back and listen to it. I remember it was one time his brother you remember one brother, one SP?
One SP. I remember him. Yeah, I think I remember seeing him in the chat. Yeah, he spoke to me like a few times whenever I was in the chat or someone.
Yeah. One time it was that day I started the underrated afternoon talk. I want you to come by that too. When I come on, when you find out, I want you to get on the panel. And when we was talking, but he was one of my day one brother. He's one of the day ones back there, yeah. And we talked and everything, and I didn't know that he was going through a lot. I'm not gonna put his business out, but he was telling me you helped me a lot. So I looked at the phone like, yeah, because I never really had nobody tell me that. You know what I mean? And he said, you helped me a lot. You always talk about the black family. Even I know what you was doing, but you always talk about the black men and the black family stick together, and you helped me a lot and everything. And then when he was talking, I was about choking up, because that's what it was all about. You know what I mean? And we were just talking, and he talking about sex trafficking and stuff. And he said, you will never know underrated. And you probably know, but they really sex trafficking the young boys, young black boys. I said, whoa, you better be careful now, because they might not like what you said. It's true, but they don't talk about it. Now, this is a man of God. He go to church now. He into God. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna lie about stuff like that. And the work that he do, I forgot really what he do. He know about stuff like that. I said, wow. He's like, that's what we need to talk about. And I said, yeah. And something happened to me when I was 11. I'm not gonna get into it and everything. All I can say this much, they had nothing to do with another black man. Y'all know the rest. And that's all I'm gonna say. And so I've been fighting against that and trying to let people know. That's why I said that that us as black men, we gotta talk about stuff like this, When a black man say, oh yeah, woman did this and that, and then you gotta understand, when they get older, they're emotional. It's gonna be, they gotta deal with that emotional, and at times they can't. Sometimes black men, we can't deal with that emotional. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain distance and stuff. That's what whatever happens like that, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it from the beginning. But at the same time, they do not have any. They did not have any resources to help us as black, even until this day. And so I feel it's going to be an uphill climb, but we have to understand this is a wicked system.
Yep.
And we
don't really care about us.
It doesn't care, and so it doesn't really, especially black men, they don't care about us. And I know people gonna feel a certain way. They do not care about us. So that's why it's a seeking destruction. This is Satan system of things.
Yeah, it definitely is though, man. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead. Oh snap! What happened to him? Try to come back on, JT, because I'm finna gear to get off. Man, I appreciate each and every one of you all for tuning in. What's going on here, the Blue? But yeah, man.
It really is. So we got to keep on thinking. So we got to talk about these issues, and at the same time, we cannot let nobody change the subject. We got to talk about it because, it's like ever since like this year, you know what I'm saying, bro? I find another woman is violating a young boy.
Yep. The sad thing about it is that the stories, man, just keep getting worse like every single day.
And it get
Like every
worse.
time, man.
It get
Every time.
worse. And it get worse. And these women is getting away with murder.
Yep.
I'm
And you know
like,
what?
you have to. Yeah, go.
They calling they're calling good evil and evil good, man. Like that's what we're seeing in this generation, man. And like they normalizing a lot of this stuff, you know. Like if everybody was in their role though, man, like we don't have to worry about why all these certain things like happen to us. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just gonna be lost, man. They're just gonna be lost and just don't want to heed to correction though, which is a lot of them are stupid, you know, out there. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
take on it though, man. But I'm about to get off here though, man. You got any last words?
I can say thank you. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. I needed this,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And
Therapy.
so, and I just want to let you know that, on behalf of the brothers was up here, you know, you keep on pushing and understand that you do have purpose, and just keep on being that spirit that talk with the righteousness and go against the unrighteousness. Even like if you're gonna lose some people, but it's okay. And always remember, and always think that have to remember this myself too. Don't never give up the brotherhood. There are some brothers that willing to fight. We gotta fight for each other as black men. We gotta be the ones to call stuff out against what certain things black men do, but also a black woman does too. We have to
Mm-hmm.
be we have to call it out and what it is. We have to be critiqued while we're doing it, but we gotta speak up for the truth because the truth is the truth, even though it hurts and everything. And we gotta hold each other accountable. And also we could like brother Full Circle and Ray J said, we gotta check on each other more, man. And I'm saying that we gotta be gently checking each other more, man. And it goes for me too. Like my emails in the chat, it's high up in the chat, so anybody.
I guess he'll come back on though. Just keeps going off. I don't know why he's going back on. I'm sure he probably add himself back on. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you, JT, aka the Underrated Darkness, for coming on here. Shout out to the other Ray J. Shout out to Full Circle for coming here and tuning in with this topic though, man. And thank you all for tuning in with me, Cool Gen 87. And I just want to say this last thing. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate women. I don't hate anybody. So I just want to put that out there though. But we have to talk about these topics that are very taboo and that is very needed, with what's going on with us as men and women. So if somebody don't speak the truth, then, how can we get to the next step?
Mhm.
So anything else you want to say?
I'm sorry I got caught up. Yeah, but I'm just saying that all I can say, yo, just keep on pushing, brothers. Standing for the truth. Just keep on standing, brother, and the people in there and the sisters. If you believe, if I exist as black men, and I know you speak up for us, you're going to be under attack too. Just stand firm and just understand. Look what they doing, our brother Ice Cube. He getting all fronts, so we gotta protect him. We gotta, especially as brothers, we gotta let him know that we love him. We love to fight. That he fight for us as a people, cause he
Mm-hmm.
fight for righteousness for our people. And let me say this for our people, but also especially for black men, because he did say that we have to be noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
So any woman, any brother, if you're all about for righteousness, if you say you're all about humanity, The question is, you need to answer yourself. Are we as melanin people part of the human family? That's you got to ask yourself. Me and Cool just cannot ask that for y'all. And I'm saying again, are we part of the human family? We should, but let's say that this society, this world do not want us. They got us in the low token pole, and I refuse to accept that. I know society say we are, but that's why we have to fight all our might to be counted. And thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate you all too, though, man. Shout out to Just Blessed, though, man. Shout out to some of the feminist sisters in the chat and
Yes,
behind the scene, though, man. You know, we appreciate you all very much, though, man. You know, very much, though, man. And we need more women like y'all too to
yes.
also step up too. You know, we don't hate women or anything. I don't.
We
But
don't.
It's just that,
I don't
it's
hate
just that
y'all
these
either.
feminists. It's just that these feminists out here, man, they try to keep all of us apart. They try to keep the love away from each other. You know, from masculine men and masculine women. So, man, I appreciate you all. You know, just want to let y'all know that too, though. But I'm finna go and get up out of here, though, man. This is Cool Gen 87. This Underrated Darkness. Shout out to you, the other Ray J, and Full Circle, though, man. Y'all go check out their channels, though. But I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed night. God bless you. Y'all take care. Cool Gen 87 signing out. Peace.
Peace.